Is looking at the subject of scams and the impact they can have on the individuals affected and how to avoid falling victim to them.
It's such an important issue, isn't it? It affects so many people. And it's something that has affected all the neighbours, unsuspecting neighbours in one Cheshire community. They all got targeted by the same international money laundering scam, as Phil McCann can tell us.
Tracy and Paul next door get a letter. It's an HSBC bank card, but it's not for them. They're confused, so they return it to HSBC.
I opened it, saw the card and I thought, HSBC, I've never had an account there.
But they get more HSBC letters, to their addresses but to names they don't recognise. Some are about accounts being opened, others are warning debt collectors could be called for unauthorised overdrafts.
Once they were told about it, they treated me with contempt, and I was just literally fobbed off from a great height with every phone call.
They both called HSBC to complain, but it didn't stop. It looks like quite a stack.
Yes, there's a lot. There's cards, there's PIN numbers.
How good or bad was their response at that point?
Horrendous. It was just, but it just wasn't a response. It was just basically just giving you platitudes down the phone to get you off the phone.
But their shock was compounded when they found out the same thing had been happening to lots of their neighbours. It soon transpired, with a bit of door knocking, that 12 homes on this street, which we're not naming, had received letters relating to bogus bank accounts opened on the same day using common Hungarian names.
The sleepy Cheshire street, where scammers registered dozens of fake bank...
The story of Tracy and Paul Street featured on BBC One's Rip Off Britain. What happened here seems to have the hallmarks of money launderers, trying to move large amounts of cash below the radar.
Moving large chunks of money is difficult because everybody's watching. So what they do is they set up loads and loads and loads of bank accounts, and they can fracture the money in lots of small amounts.
HSBC has now apologised and said the accounts linked to Paul and Tracy's addresses have been closed. The bank said its response was not up to the standard customers should expect and insisted it always aims to investigate and take appropriate action when suspected fraud's reported. It also said it does carry out physical and digital checks when an account application is received.
I'm angry more than anything, but if you were vulnerable in any way and you kept getting these demand letters, it could do anything to you and your mental health.
Paul has reported the suspected scam to the police, but doesn't know if it's still being investigated. Phil McCann, BBC